So before you get to this step, I'm working in reverse here. I just decided to start recording midway through it. Before you get to this step where the dash is exposed, you need to remove the, I guess, the bezel or whatever else covers it, and that's gonna be this thing right here. So sure, this looks familiar. If you're driving a manual transmission car, you're not going to have this, obviously. This is just a trim of plastic that surrounds the gauge cluster. So there are 5 screws that you need to undo here. One of them is here, there, one there, and another there. And when you look at it from, if you still have it mounted, all the holes are just at the top. So there's one here, one there, and so on and so forth. Once you remove them, just be really careful because we have these there's like these pins in the back, and these pins are for this one at the top is for the hazard lights, the one at the bottom is for cruise control. I'm driving a 4-cylinder automatic, so I don't have the all-track, but the one at the bottom is going to be for the defrost and for the back window. If you have an all-track or 4-wheel drive or whatever, you're going to have an additional button on top of these. These are pin tabs. All you have to do is just push down and remove from the plastic trim, and they should come right off. But here's a word of warning. When you take out the trim, when you pull out this one, this is the hazard light pin. When you pull this out, your turn signals aren't going to work until this is plugged back into the hazard light button, back into the plastic piece of trim. So none of your turn signals will work until this is plugged back in. Just remember that. Also, when you finally do take this thing out, and if you choose to drive it with it not fully mounted, it's not going to record miles on the odometer either. Now, as for removing the cluster, it's really simple. The only tabs that you're going to have to take screws out of are the white ones. So there's one up there, there's one over there, there's one down there, and there's another one, where the hell did it go? Oh, it's behind this thing here. So there's one in there. After you remove those 4, it just takes a little bit of like elbow grease to get the cluster out, and you can begin swapping out the light bulbs or fixing out whatever else you need to fix on the cluster. Here is the back of the cluster. Like I said, all you have to do is just tug on it and it'll come right out after you remove the 4 screws. For replacing the lights, all the lights are held in by a small I guess light holder, light assembly. They all look like this. So the light is attached directly into there. All you have to do is just tug on it, give it a few tugs with your index and thumb finger, and you should be able to get them out, no problem. So yeah, again, like I said, when you want to take these lights out, they're easy. You just twist and pull, and the light comes right out of the cluster. If you're doing this for the first time, you'll notice that there's like these green condom looking things on the lights, and they're all like these plastic covers or whatever. This is what gave the light that disgusting green appearance. So if you take them off, it'll look brighter. But if you can go to AutoZone or something like that and replace the bulb altogether, because they probably haven't been replaced in God knows how long, you're gonna get a brighter looking dashboard. The numbers that I picked, I believe the number was 194 for the bulb. You'll know this when you go shopping. The ones that are currently in the dash are 158. So just remember to buy 194. Okay, so let's say that you dropped a light bulb from the cluster behind the footwell, or above the footwell rather, into the dash while you were changing the light bulb. It's kind of an easy fix. If you're lucky, you can actually open up one of these panels and look through these holes here and see if you can see the light from within the dash down there. If not, you can remove, there's 4 Phillips screws under here. 2 of them are, oh actually one is there, and then there's 4 hex screws rather. There's 2 Phillips screws, 4 hex screws. So there's 1, 2, and then there's 3, 4 next to the hood latch. The other 2, one is going to be in here, and the other one is going to be behind this panel here. These panels are all like, they just pop out with a little bit of force, so you should be able to get them off with no problem. And here's what your first and last step should look like. All sealed up and ready to go. I hope it went well. Good luck with your project, and take care. Thanks for watching.